Hello, my Sagittarius placements, my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to your reading today. We're going to pick up some messages on the new moon in Capricorn happening this Sunday. We're going to see what this new moon has in store for your zodiac sign, anything you can expect in the next couple of weeks following this new moon. And once again, feel free to listen for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Hopefully one of those placements will resonate with you. And I am doing these messages individually for each zodiac sign. So if these messages don't resonate, feel free to listen for another sign that I have uploaded on my channel. Thank you for being here with me today. We're going to jump right into these messages here. All right, Spirit, what do you have in store for my Saggies, my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What can Sagittarius expect during this new moon in Capricorn, possibly the next following 2 weeks afterwards? What can my Sagittarius placements expect? It's new moon in Capricorn. What can my Saggy placements expect in the next 2 weeks? What can my Saggy placements expect after this, during and after this new moon in Capricorn? Please and thank you. All right. Oh, yay. I love to see that. That is a Sun card, Leo energy. You could be dealing with the Leo, or you could have Leo somewhere in your chart. You're going to have a lot of vitality in the next couple of weeks. You're going to feel very joyous and happy. And overall, you could be getting together with friends, family, a partner, or whatever you have going on. If there are any projects you're working on, or let's say you land a new job that is offering you some financial abundance at this time, it's going to be different for all of you, but definitely expect some more joyous moments in the next couple of weeks. Once again, that could be different for all of you. Some of you may find joy within yourself. You could be spending alone time. You could even find these moments in like the gym, or it doesn't have to be like a super dramatic, extravagant experience, but overall very good energy to start off with. The Sun is like one of the happiest cards you can get pulled out in the deck, so let's keep pulling some cards. That's great energy to start off with right off the bat. What else can my Sag placements expect during this new moon in Capricorn? What can my Sag placements expect during the new moon in Capricorn and the next couple of weeks that follow? What can my new moon in Capricorn. I almost said Leo for some reason. Maybe a Leo is significant at this time. Or like I said, you could possibly have that in your chart. What else can my Saggies expect? All right, Six of Cups. You guys could be heavily reminiscing at this time, particularly in your childhood. The Six of Cups usually represents nostalgia and represents childhood memories, being reminiscent of childhood memories or any events of the past. It doesn't have to be that for all of you, but you may be reminiscing on really significant memories of the past. And I mean, the past could even be 1 year ago, it could be 3 years ago, 10 years ago. Um, the past could even be 6 months ago. I mean, we have the number 6 on the card here. So maybe memories from either 6 months ago or 6 years ago. Take it how it resonates. Maybe memories from when you were 6 years old. That could be significant. But you're going to be reminiscing on very happy moments that you had at one point. Not saying that you won't be experiencing joy in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, you got the Sun as the first card out of the deck that came out. So still expect those joyous, I can't talk. Expect those joyous moments that bring a lot of vitality as well as confidence as well. Also some really playful energy, but I'm definitely picking up on somebody reminiscing on past memories that brought them a lot of joy. In this card here, I'm going to focus the camera so you can see it better. Let me just fix the lighting really fast. As you can see in this card, you have two, well, they're cats in this deck involves cats, not people, but you have these two playing and, enjoying life together. Maybe there's like a sibling or a childhood friend that you could possibly be thinking about at this time. Somebody that you have very fond memories of. Like I said, it doesn't have to be childhood. It could be when you were a teenager. If you're a lot older, it could be maybe when you were in college. It could literally be any time of your life that was in the past. Once again, even if the past was like 6 months ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago. But yeah, you could be thinking of some people of your past at this time where you had a lot of joyous moments with them. You had a lot of fun, abundant moments together. Maybe it involved playing together, or it involved doing something with another person or multiple people. You could be very nostalgic in the next couple of weeks, Sag. What else? What else can Sag expect during this new moon in Capricorn? What else can Sag expect during this new moon in Capricorn, Spirit? Please and thank you. What else can Sag expect in this new moon in Capricorn? Please and thank you. Seven of Swords. Watch out for some sneaky energy, whether this is coming from you or another person. Watch out for somebody being sneaky here, possibly trying to get away with something. You may be dealing with somebody in the next couple of weeks, somebody who is a little bit of a trickster, or somebody who is possibly a little shady. I don't really like the Seven of Swords in the upright. To me, that represents a very sneaky, conniving person, somebody who is a little bit mischievous. They could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could have this somewhere in your chart. But definitely be careful of somebody who's a little secretive and possibly deceitful, somebody who may try to get away with something. Now, I don't know what that is. That could be different for all of you, or this could maybe be your energy. Take it as it resonates. Why the Seven of Swords? What else can you tell me about this Seven of Swords energy for Sag? Why the Seven of Swords? I'm going to actually move this card over a bit. Why the Seven of Swords? Six of Swords. I'm going to fix this so you can see the cards a little bit better. All right, so with the Six of Swords jumping out, what we have here is, I don't know why, I'm getting a message that somebody is trying to sneak away. Somebody's trying to like physically and literally sneak away. Now, I don't know if this is you, but I'm getting somebody is trying to leave a situation here. Somebody could possibly be trying to be very strategic and sneaky when leaving a situation or person. This could also be a physical place, because Six of Swords usually represents travel, whether that be short distance travel or long distance travel. In the card here, he's getting his little boat in the water. He's about to like literally go somewhere. He's about to leave wherever this is. He's clearly he's about to leave. He's in the midst of a departure here. So with this clarifying the Seven of Swords, I feel like somebody is literally trying to sneak away from somebody. I'm getting a vision of somebody like kind of like in the movies growing up, somebody jumping out, like somebody leaving out of their bedroom window. Like I don't know if you've done this as a teenager when you were younger. Like I said, we have the Six of Cups here, which represents childhood memories. I don't know if when you were younger, you did the classic thing that you see in movies or TV shows where somebody's not allowed to go out. Their parents are like, no, you can't go out, Jason. You can't hang out with them or whatever. And then they end up like sneaking out their window, and then they magically are home. I don't know. They're home by like midnight or whatever. I'm getting that kind of vibe. I'm getting somebody like literally trying to sneak out of something, like sneak out of a house or a place, or somebody's trying to like physically get away from wherever it is they are right now. Or if it's not literal like traveling somewhere else, somebody's trying to leave a situation. Now that's going to be different for all of you. Yeah, somebody's trying to leave a situation here. That could be significant for maybe like one or two of you listening. Somebody's trying to get away from something, whether it be metaphorically or like physically, like somebody is literally taking off. They're getting in their car and taking off, or they're booking a flight and getting away. Like I said, this could be you or another individual that you're dealing with, so just take it how it resonates. I'm going to pull a couple more cards here. Spirit, what else can Sag expect during the new moon in Capricorn and the next couple of weeks that follow? What else can my Saggy placements expect? Please and thank you. What else can Saggy expect at this time during the new moon in Capricorn? Mm. All right, I'm getting a message that somebody here, if this is resonating or does end up resonating, somebody is like physically trying to leave somebody or a situation. I hate to say it, but let's say somebody breaks up with you or ends a connection with you and they literally just like take off and disappear somewhere, like to another city, state, town, or whatever, physically disappear from your life. You're going to be feeling a heavy loss because of that. I'm sensing a lot of sadness here and heartbreak, but just know that it's not as bad as it seems. It's possible if this person ends up leaving your life, or and this could be anybody. It could be a romantic interest, but it could also be, like I said, it could be a family member, a friend. It could be literally anybody that you have a close relationship with. Just know that this person is meant to leave your life, and even though it's obviously going to bring heartbreak, it's obviously not going to be an easy time dealing with. You still have more cups that are here that are not spilled. You have more cups, aka you have other opportunities in your life at this moment that it's possible even an even better opportunity is going to come to you, or you're going to meet somebody even better than whoever this is that may be trying to sneak off from you, or like you may possibly be getting ghosted in the next couple of weeks. That's only going to resonate for some people, but if you end up getting ghosted by somebody, just know that not all is lost. Obviously it may feel like that, but this person is obviously, I'll pull more cards. They're either going to come back, or you may not even want them. I mean, if somebody just decides to ghost you on a whim, like I personally wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want them back in my life, but that's just me. Yeah, definitely a lot of sadness here. And it sucks because I just drew the sun card, so we still have a lot of promise for joy and happiness. We still have a lot of promise for feeling radiant and confident in the next couple of weeks, but unfortunately with these other cards that I'm drawing, I'm also seeing a little bit of heartbreak here as well. mm. What else do we have for Sag? What else do we have for Sag the next couple of weeks? What else can you tell me about Sag during this new moon in Capricorn the next couple of weeks that follow? Please and thank you. Queen of Cups. So after some kind of heartbreak or loss, you're going to be feeling a lot of emotional fulfillment. Well, like I said, I don't know if this person ends up coming back to you, or you meet somebody new, or if you just want to be single and do your own thing. You can definitely be feeling a lot of emotional fulfillment within yourself. Um, you could also be very nurturing to other people at this time as well. You could be very caring and nurturing towards others, or after this loss or heartbreak, you're going to be pouring this into yourself. You're going to be taking care of yourself a lot better. Um, yeah, this reading's making me a little sad now, because we started off with the Sun card, which is, like I said, that's one of the best cards to get in a tarot reading. But now we have all this cups, and so I have 3 cups here. The cups represent water, so like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You could have that in your chart, or somebody else may have that in their natal chart, like maybe their big three or something. But I'm getting a lot of water energy and sword energy. Also, there's literally water in these cards. Like he is climbing to get to the other side, and there's like water under him, and then obviously you can see waters in these cards. So you could possibly be dealing with the water sign. Something about water here is very significant, whether you are involved in water, maybe you like swimming or surfing or snorkeling or something. Somebody here could also, this is a very specific message for somebody, but somebody here could also like kayaking, because to me, this reminds me of like a boat you would go in when you go kayaking. Somebody here, that's very specific for maybe like one or two of you, but somebody here could really enjoy kayaking, whether this is you or somebody you know. But yeah, this energy is making me really sad. I'm still going to pull a couple more cards, but I'm sensing somebody here is nostalgic. They're looking back on the good times that brought them a lot of happy memories and joyous moments in their life with the Sun card. But unfortunately, I'm also experiencing a lot of loss in this card as well, but also emotional fulfillment. So I don't know. This reading's kind of all over the place, but let me pull some more cards. Let's see what else we get. What else can you tell me about the next couple of weeks for Sag following this new moon in Capricorn? What else can you tell me about Sag? What else can you tell me about Sag? What can they expect during this new moon in Capricorn? What else can Sag expect during this new moon in Capricorn, Spirit? Five of Pentacles reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed. Let's see this card real fast. You could be coming out of some kind of financial loss at this time. Let's just say you own a business and you have clients, and let's say some of your clients may have like stopped booking with you. You're going to either gain new clients, or those clients could end up coming back to you. Or if you're employed and you work for somebody else, let's say you either got let go from a job recently, or you got your hours majorly cut, and that maybe that led you to have to like look for a second source of income. Either way, any lack in your finances at this time, I see you coming out of that and possibly coming across a windfall of money, or like I said, either getting a better job that pays you more, has better benefits, or you could possibly be getting a second source of income that's going to help you with your finances at this time. I definitely see you coming out of any kind of sticky situation with money. If you've experienced that in the last couple of months, like I said, you could have gotten your hours cut. If you own your own business and have clients, maybe some of your clients have dropped out and haven't been booking with you, or I don't know, you could have possibly lost a job, or somebody you know. If this isn't you, maybe somebody you know lost a job. But anything involving a lack of money or resources, I definitely see that coming back around for you, which is definitely going to help your mood improve as well. It's going to make you feel a lot better to have some kind of financial stability coming back into your life as well. All right. What else? I'm gonna I'll pull like one more card, and then we're gonna see what's at the bottom of the deck. I'll make sure that I give you the zodiac signs as well. Oh. All right, 3 cards. Never mind. Let me just scoot these over. What do we have over here? And my light turned off. All right, so I pulled all right, this is a good sign. So after I got the 5 of Pentacles reversed, which like I said is an indicator of finding resources again, or your money, getting out of a sticky financial situation, I also pulled the Page of Pentacles. Wow, these are actually really good cards. So everything here that I see is you're definitely going to be coming out of a hard situation with the 10 of cups here. If somebody ends up leaving you in the next couple of weeks, whether physically or I don't know, they end up ghosting you, they end up like cutting communication with you, or whatever happens, if that even happens at all, I definitely see you and this person making up. I definitely see you guys connecting again, and you guys are going to come out stronger than ever if you decide to let this person back in. Like I said, that's going to be different for all of you, because I don't know, if somebody just bails out on your life, I don't really know if most people would want to take that person back. But anyway, you're going to find a lot of emotional fulfillment either with that person or somebody else in your life. You're going to find a lot of abundance and overall stability with, especially emotional stability. With the 9 of Wands being here, you're going to have a lot of courage, and you're going to be feeling very resilient at this time, and it could possibly be involving a job opportunity or a new job venture. What I was going to say earlier when I first pulled out these cards, Page of Pentacles coming up next to the Five of Pentacles reverse, you're definitely going to have an uptick in your money. Like I said, especially if you lost any kind of resources or clients or hours or overall job loss, you're definitely going to be finding something soon. You're going to be gaining that money back, and you're also going to be experiencing some financial abundance as well. However, you may have to juggle. I feel like somebody here may be looking for a second source of income. I say that because in this card, let me focus the camera. I say that because in this card, he's literally juggling his coins. So this is indicating one or two of you out there you may have to get a second source of income, or like a second job, maybe even a third job. I don't know. Some of you may really be like grinding away in this next couple of weeks. You may have to juggle more than one job, or juggle more than one source of income. Even if that's just like starting a little side hobby, like it doesn't have to be, if it's not like a full on job, like, I don't know, let's say you start driving for DoorDash, or you start doing like Instacart or something like that, that's just going to bring you in extra money. It may not be like a full on like job that you have to clock in and out of every day, but I don't know, you could be doing something like little side hustles. You could be doing, I don't know, driving for Lyft or Uber, DoorDash, like I mentioned, these little side gigs that people do to just bring in some extra money. Something like that could be coming up for you. But yeah, definitely a lot of resilience that I see, especially if you're coming out of a hard situation with that Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords, Six of Swords, combined with the Five of Cups. That really gives me the energy of, like I said earlier, somebody exiting your life, whether it's literally or metaphorically, somebody trying to like I said, it basically represents somebody getting ghosted to me, and that could result in a lot of heartbreak. However, I definitely see you and this person like making up, or like I said, if you're not making up with this person, you could be finding like a lot of fulfillment within yourself, or possibly a hold on, like another connection. All right, I'm gonna see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Uh, Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna fix this camera so you can see the cards better. All right, so you're definitely going to be having a victory here, whether this is with another person, yourself, or it could be a combination of both. Let's say you've been having relationship issues and financial issues. Both of those aspects of your life are definitely going to be on the uptick in the next couple of weeks. You're going to have a victory here, whether that's success finding another source of income, or you're having a victory with another person, or somebody could be feeling very victorious towards you. I don't know why I'm getting like somebody, you end up finding a lot of like emotional fulfillment with somebody after a breakup or a brief period of being separated from somebody, and I'm sensing here somebody sees that as like a victory. Somebody wants to like somebody wants to like shout to the world like, "Hey, I got my Saggy back," or "I have Sag again," or I don't know. somebody's seeing you as like some sort of trophy in a way, or you could be feeling like this about somebody else in your life. But overall, I do see success at the end of whatever this is. So this overall reading gives me nostalgia, reflecting on past memories, reflecting on times that were a lot more joyous and innocent, and possibly even childhood, or, you know, it could really be any time of your life. Like I said, the past, technically the past could even be 6 months ago or 6 years ago. Take it however it resonates. But I see a lot of nostalgia here, reflecting on past memories. I see a possible breakup or somebody getting ghosted. However, you guys are going to end up either getting back together or connecting again. And you could possibly feel like, excuse me, stuttering over here. You guys could be feeling like your relationship is stronger than ever now because of, I don't know, maybe some kind of break that you might take from somebody, but take that however it resonates. And then, like I said, definitely a lot of financial abundance coming your way, especially if you've lost money recently, or, you know, had any kind of hit to your finances, whether it's big or small. You're going to be reviving from that. It just may require possibly like I said, juggling more than one job. You may have like more than one source of income, so you have to juggle your main source of income with, like I said, maybe like a side hobby or something, or a little side hustle. Overall victory and success at the end of all this. So personally, I don't see this as a bad reading. I mean, there are some parts of it that are negative, obviously, but overall, I think in the end, you're gonna be feeling on top. You're gonna be feeling more like confident than ever, and you're just gonna overall be experiencing a lot of abundance in the next couple of weeks, possibly leading into February. Um, which, by the way, I'm going to end up doing February readings for all the zodiac signs, probably closer to the end of January. So we'll see what comes out in your reading then. But yeah, I feel like definitely in the next couple of weeks leading up to February, I think you're going to find a lot of success here within your within either relationships or money, or like all of the above. I'm going to read you the zodiac signs you could be dealing with. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the main energy dominating right now is both fire and water. So like I said, either you have, well, obviously you're a Sag, so you have Sag somewhere in your chart, depending on the placement you're listening for. But you could also have like Aries or Leo somewhere in your chart, or like I said, you're dealing with somebody of that sign. Also heavy water too. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Just take it however it resonates. But oh man, all right, Saggy, that is what I have for you tonight. If any of these messages resonated with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It will definitely help my channel grow. And comment down below if any of this is resonating with you. I'd love to hear your stories or opinions on what could, you know, possibly be going on. And until next time, Saggy, take care. Bye bye.